Is that supposed to be food or a weapon? Barked Captain Grd, staring at the plate before him. The Galactic Alliance Cafeteria was renowned for its exotic menu, catering to the tastes of over 100 species. From the gelatinous delicacies of the Garans to the nutrient-rich lion of the Zorbi, the cafeteria had it all. But today, a new dish had thrown the usually orderly establishment into chaos. Standing beside the perplexed captain was Lieutenant Carr, a human from Earth. That, Carr said with a grin, is a chili cheese dog, one of humanity's finest creations. Captain Grd, a stern face and imposing clan, scratched his head with one of his 4 hands. It looks volatile. Carr chuckled. It's just meat, bread, cheese, and chili. Perfectly safe. The captain leaned closer, his antennae quivering at the smell. It's so aggressive. Around them, members of various species were reacting to the new dish in myriad ways. A trio of Scollins, known for their heightened olfactory senses, were fanning their snouts vigorously. 2 Plathines, whose digestive systems could handle almost anything, had turned a sickly green against their natural purple hue. At a nearby table, Ziller the Zorian nudged his companion Grd. I heard humans are immune to their own toxins, he whispered. Carr rolled his eyes. It's not toxic. Look, I'll prove it. He took a hearty bite of the chili cheese dog, chewing with exaggerated pleasure. See? Delicious. Grd, a being with a texture resembling coral, remained unconvinced. Humans have strange customs. How do we know it won't dissolve our insides? Only one way to find out, Carr replied, pushing a plate towards Grd. Grd eyed the dish suspiciously before taking a tentative nibble. His eyes widened, and his spiky exterior bristled. It's spicy, he exclaimed, his voice a mix of surprise and distress. That's the chili, Carr explained. Gives it a bit of a kick. As Grd processed the new sensation, a sudden uproar erupted from the corner of the cafeteria. Grd Movian had taken a bite, and his normally translucent skin had turned an alarming shade of red. He was waving his appendages frantically, emitting high-pitched squeals. Water! I need water! Grd cried out, his voice warbling through the cafeteria. Carr quickly handed him a glass, but it was too late. The cafeteria was now in full-blown panic. The spiciness of the chili had triggered an unexpected reaction in several species, sending them into various states of discomfort. Amidst the chaos, the head chef, a grizzled old drin named Chef Zark, emerged from the kitchen. What in the name of the Galactic Council is happening here? He bellowed. Captain Grd pointed an accusatory finger at Carr. Human food is wreaking havoc in the cafeteria. Chef Zark's 3 eyes narrowed as he studied the plate in question. A chili cheese dog, huh? I should have known better than to introduce such a volatile dish without proper testing. Carr held up his hands defensively. Hey, I warned you it might be a bit spicy for some species. A bit, growled Grd, looking like he was about to combust. Chef Zark sighed, rubbing his temple. All right, everyone calm down. We'll get this sorted. He motioned to his staff, who began distributing cooling gel packs and neutralizing agents to the affected diners. As the chaos slowly subsided, Carr couldn't help but chuckle. Guess human food isn't for everyone. Captain Grd shot him a glare but couldn't suppress a smirk. You humans are full of surprises, Carr. I just hope your next culinary contribution doesn't result in a galactic incident. Carr grinned. No promises, Captain. No promises. Back in the kitchen, Chef Zark was already working on modifying the recipe, adding warnings and alternative options for those with sensitive systems. Despite the initial chaos, the introduction of human cuisine had sparked a newfound curiosity among the other species. Maybe next time we can try something a little less aggressive, Grd suggested, still recovering from his spicy ordeal. How about we go with something sweet? Ever had a chocolate sundae? Carr proposed. The mere mention of another human dish sent a ripple of both excitement and apprehension through the cafeteria. One thing was clear, the Galactic Alliance was in for a culinary adventure unlike any other, and human food was at the forefront of this new frontier. 2 days had passed since the chili cheese dog incident, and the Galactic Alliance cafeteria had returned to its usual harmonious state. The kitchen staff, now wary of human food, proceeded with caution. Yet curiosity about Earth's culinary delights lingered in the air. The uproar had not only provided entertainment but had also sparked a peculiar interest among the crew. In the bustling cafeteria, Carr sat at a corner table, enjoying his breakfast. Today, he had opted for something simpler, a stack of pancakes drenched in syrup. He noticed Captain Grd approaching, a look of guarded curiosity on his face. "Carr, what manner of human concoction are you consuming today?" Grd asked, sitting down with his own tray of more familiar fare. "Pancakes," Carr replied, cutting a piece and offering it to Grd. "Nothing spicy, I promise." Grd hesitated before taking a bite. His eyes widened as the sweet taste registered. "Remarkable, sweet but not overwhelming. This is quite enjoyable," Grd admitted. "See, not all human food is designed to incite panic," Carr said with a grin. Nearby, Ziller and Grd were deep in discussion, their attention occasionally drifting towards Carr's plate. "Do you think it's safe?" Ziller asked, his tone a mix of skepticism and curiosity. "Only one way to find out," Grd replied, echoing Carr's previous words. Before they could approach Carr, Chef Zark emerged from the kitchen holding a tray covered with a large dome. "Attention, everyone," he called, drawing the room's attention. "Today, we have another human delicacy to sample, carefully adapted for various species." The room fell silent. All eyes were on Chef Zark as he lifted the dome to reveal an array of small, round, chocolate-covered balls. "These are called truffles, a sweet treat from Earth." A murmur of excitement and curiosity rippled through the crowd. Carr, intrigued, stepped up to get a closer look. "Didn't expect truffles to be next on the menu," he said to Chef Zark. "We took your suggestion of something sweet," Zark replied, a glint of amusement in his eyes. "But we also included a variety of flavors to accommodate different species' tastes." One by one, crew members approached the table, picking up the truffles cautiously. Grd and Zeller were among the first, each selecting a different flavor. Grd bit into his truffle, his spiky exterior shimmering with surprise and delight. "This is extraordinary. What is this flavor?" "Dark chocolate with a hint of Zorian citrus," Zark explained. "I thought it might appeal to your palate." Ziller sampled his truffle, a blend of milk chocolate and Galarian mint. His eyes lit up. "This is incredible. Sweet but refreshing." Captain Grd, emboldened by his pancake experience, picked up a truffle as well. The moment he tasted it, a rare smile spread across his face. "Carr, your species may have some redeeming qualities after all." As more crew members tried the truffles, the cafeteria buzzed with positive reactions. The truffles, it seemed, were a hit. Even the usually stoic Vero, a hulking creature from the planet Rorn, found himself smiling as he savored a spicy chocolate truffle infused with roni and pepper. Just as the atmosphere settled into a pleasant hum of conversation and enjoyment, an alarm blared through the cafeteria. The lights dimmed, replaced by a pulsing red glow. Carr's communicator buzzed urgently. "Lieutenant Carr, report to the bridge immediately," came the voice of Admiral Thran, the authoritative Cloran in charge of the station. Carr exchanged a glance with Captain Grd, both recognizing the urgency. They rushed to the bridge, followed closely by several curious crew members. On the bridge, Admiral Thran was already at his post, his eyes fixed on the viewscreen. "We're receiving a distress signal from a nearby sector," he announced. "It's a cargo ship, and they claim to be under attack by pirates." Carr's heart raced. The Galactic Alliance's mission was to ensure peace and aid those in distress. "What's our course of action, Admiral?" he asked, stepping forward. "We'll intercept and assist," Thran replied. "Prepare for immediate departure." As the crew scrambled to their stations, Carr couldn't help but notice the slight tremor in Thran's usually steady voice. The situation was dire, and they needed to act swiftly. Carr took his position at the navigation console, plotting the fastest route to the distressed ship. The cafeteria chaos was quickly forgotten as the ship jumped to hyperspace, racing towards the distressed vessel. The transition from a peaceful meal to a high-stakes rescue mission was jarring, but it was a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the crew. Within moments, they arrived at the scene. The cargo ship was heavily damaged, its hull breached in several places. Smaller pirate ships swarmed around it like vultures. "Open a channel," Thran ordered. "This is Admiral Thran of the Galactic Alliance. Cease."